Today we have insane Roblox drama, where a very popular YouTuber was called plenty exposed. Today's video is going to be different though, as I'm going to speak to both individuals and show you both sides of the story. Subscribe and like, let's get right into it. It all started when this user said, "About 2 weeks ago I started working for Cleansebeam to help him with his new variety channel. We agreed on a price, yet he has not paid me in over 2 weeks and isn't responding to any of my messages." And in this screenshot we can see he got ignored on Discord and also Twitter when he brought up payment. Cleanse responded by saying, "I paid though, but there wasn't any evidence provided." Cleanse hasn't really said much. He said he wasn't on Discord and Twitter for a few days, so he didn't see it. But Gdizzle said this wasn't even in the past 3 days, it was longer. Gdizzle said a few more things, and as for Cleanse, he hasn't said much publicly. But it is clear that Gdizzle did not receive payment from Cleanse for service. I'm going to remain unbiased in this video and provide you with the full story so you can make your own conclusion. So I've talked to both Gdizzle and Cleanse. Here's what they both had to say.
And then this happened where I said, so my friend Hero, he messaged Cleanse because I was thinking, okay, maybe he is away, right? You know, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. So I was like, okay, Hero, can you message him? Within 30 minutes, he replied to Hero. So immediately I'm thinking, okay, did I do something wrong? And then, you know, this is kind of what ensued. And then I told him, like, I sent it multiple times because he asked for it.
Is there a point where you were like, oh, it's gonna cost this much? And he was like, yeah, for sure.
So basically, you know, I was like, okay, we can negotiate, right? I don't like going lower than 2,000, right? But I was like, okay, listen, he is making a new variety channel, right? He basically said that, you know, he was interested because variety is getting really popular, so he's interested in making one or turning one of his channels into one. So, you know, I was like, okay, awesome. I'll be willing to take a really big pay cut and only get paid like $200 a week. And then, where was it? Listen, we can do $200 a week till it gets monetized. Then I want a percentage of it. Is that fair? I feel like it is. Could we maybe do?
Did you guys agree on that price?
Wait a second. He deleted something. He had to have. I remember him. He responded to this. Okay. He said, "Yeah, for sure." He did, or something like that. I swear to God, there was another message here. Cause look, I had to ask him the day after. So basically, this is the day. Okay, yeah, he said he wanted to do this. This is when he confirmed, like, he did a period. He kind of, we were in a call, by the way. So this is, you know, I didn't record it. But he did, you know, reply to this. He confirmed that. So then I started sending him games, you know, because that's my job. I sent him 4 games off the bat. We'd had some more calls. I sent him another 2, 3, 4. I said, yo, could we start the trial week today, right? I'm automatically thinking, like, I thought we already started the trial week, right? Which a trial week is just 7 days where I help him. And I thought we already started it, right? I said, also, have we already started the trial week, or are we starting that today? So he didn't respond to me, so I said, yo, question mark. I said, could we start the trial week today? The reason he was delaying it is because he had other videos that he wanted to make, and then he wanted to focus on this more. So I've already, at this point, done basically, I want to say, a day or 2 of work from finding games and sending him stuff.
So you gave him games, he made videos on them, and then you asked for payments and he just ghosted you.
Yeah. Immediately when I start talking money, he always ghosts me. Like, you notice that on other things. Like, I'd say it's 200 or 250 a week or 2,000. He would take either forever to respond, upwards of 12 hours to multiple days, or he would just ghost me and then I had to message him again. Then he would respond.
Okay, some quick context. For Cleanse, he wanted his 2 editors in the call as well. I probably should have said no to be fair, but I allowed it. They were really there to show proof that Cleanse does pay them, which he did provide screenshots, so make of that what you will. Later though, we did get Gdizzle on the call, so they can speak to each other.
Alright, so basically, he says that, like, I ghosted him, right, and stuff, but I didn't really see like the Discord messages and stuff. And I also texted him on Monday, and like he literally said I ghosted him like this Monday. I can even show like a screenshot. And then he also said that I didn't pay him when I couldn't really have paid him because he didn't really provide a PayPal.
Alright, so Cleanse, walk me through like the timeline. So you guys started working together, and from what I understand, he gave you some games and you released like 3 videos on it, and then he asked for payment, and then that's when it kind of all cut off.
Yeah, so I didn't really see like the Discord messages, but then I texted on like Twitter, I'm like, yo, what's going on? And he's like, okay, check the Discord. And then basically I'm like, all right, let me check. And then I was like offline for like a few days, and then he just goes on Twitter and then, you know, posts that, like, I don't know, like, he just insults and that I didn't pay him, although I couldn't really pay him because he didn't really provide a PayPal. And like apparently it's like his last way which I don't really get because he could have just like talked to me.
So what was this whole thing about like your parents hadn't paid you yet?
I don't. So basically on YouTube, right? If you're under 18, you can have like an AdSense account. So like I've been doing YouTube since I was like, I've been doing YouTube under 18, and you need to get like your parents email and stuff, right?
He said you were 18 though.
Me? When did I say that?
He said.
He said. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I've never really like exposed my age. I don't.
Oh,
I really know where he got that. So.
I don't really even want the money anymore. Like I really don't care. I just I don't understand why you had to, you know, lie and say all that stuff, and you could have like messaged me when it was going on, and you didn't. And I tried reaching out to you, and you didn't reach out to me. So I just want to, at the minimum, an apology, or at least some type of like, so I can actually understand like from your point of view, because I don't know anything from your point of view. I didn't really understand from all the stuff that you said in private, and you know, because you didn't directly tell me anything. You said you paid, but you didn't, because I never gave you my PayPal. I thought you would you know, ask for it, like every other client I've ever worked for. And I just want to know your side, like what you can kind of, you know, give me some context or something like that.
Basically, I like texted you. I texted you on Twitter like on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you said that I ghosted you for weeks.
All right. Yeah. So basically, my friend Hero, he messaged you. You responded immediately. Yet it took you a very long time to actually respond to me. And it was only after messaging him that you actually responded to me. And he told you, if I remember correctly, he told you that to respond to me. You did. And then as soon as I brought up money again, you know, like you said you were gonna go check the DMs. If you check them, then why didn't I get paid? Why didn't you ask for my PayPal? I didn't think I had to provide it, but you could have at least asked, or if there was a problem or something, you could have, you know, at least talked about it so we could have figured it out.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was, I just like went on like a little like trip, and like you know, I got like a ton of a Discord message, right? So I didn't really see the message. So then at the end of the week, I was gonna try to like, you know, contact you and pay you.
Okay, wait.
But
Before,
yeah.
I want to question you about that too. On Twitter, you did say you paid.
Well, I was trying to pay for. I was like when like the tweet came out, right? Like I was like, okay, so I contacted him on Twitter. I DM'd him. I'm like, and then I was trying to pay him, right? And then like, I was like, I paid because I was trying to pay him. And then he's like goes on like tweets and then doesn't really respond to me. Yeah, but like you didn't have to do this like publicly though. Like I don't really get why you had to go publicly, because I literally responded to you.
You responded to me, but didn't talk about payment. Whenever payment was brought up in Discord and on Twitter, you simply did not respond to me, or you responded days later whenever payment happened, right? I get you responded to me, right? And I know what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to grasp at anything you have left. You have nothing. I have disproved every single thing you've brought up, and it also doesn't make sense in the situation we are in right now. All right? You did respond to me. You didn't respond to the messages where I asked you to pay. Yes, I understand. You could have, you know, simply asked for it. I could have provided it, right? But you could have at least said something other than I'm checking the messages, right? And maybe you did. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. The fact is, you responded to me, right? And I had 2 different social platforms DMing you constantly saying, you know, every couple days I'd say, hey, can I get paid now? And not a single response, all right? I don't understand what your end game is here, man. You're in the wrong. There is pages of proof. There's screenshots of proof. There's public proof that you lied about this, that you're trying to cover up different parts. I don't get it at this point. Just admit. That's all I care about now. Like, come on, man. This is sad. This is like an all-time low for any YouTuber that is even in your size. I just don't get it, right?
I think there's no point of arguing, because both of you are just going to say the same points over and over again. I think you should discuss of how you both want to move forward and just end the situation, because that's probably better for everyone.
They should probably do it in private.
Yeah, that's probably better instead of blasting in front of like a couple thousand people.
Yeah. You guys should just private call and then talk about it.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you, Cleanse? Can we just chat about it privately?
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's the full story from both of them. Like I said, you can come to your own conclusions. Check out some other videos on the screen right now. Click to watch and see the next one.